Hey, it's Remembrance Day 2020. For the first time in over 45 years, I'm not spending the day standing out in the cold with my mates. And even in the worst weather conditions, when it would be howling down rain, I would tell myself, my grandfather did that for almost 6 years on the Western Front. He was 1914 all the way till 1919. So I could suck it up and I could do it for an hour. But here I am. So we, under the COVID, of course, so that I went outside and played the pipes a few minutes ago because it's all about the ritual and the active observation rather than any sort of performance. And being as that it's a day for reflection, I pulled my own medals out. I don't really wear them anymore. I'm going to put them up in a shadow box. I've adopted the French custom of just wearing the ones that please me the most. But of all of the honors and awards and recognition and such, I got the parchments hanging up on the wall. I think the one that was the greatest honor, the greatest achievement, was shortly before he died, Colonel David Fairweather of the Seaforths. And a very long article, a very long Wikipedia article needs to be written about him because he was an astonishing positive influence for the regiment. He was my conscience, and frankly, even now he's been dead a couple of years, he's still my conscience because we used to think, what would Colonel Fairweather think about this? Well, shortly before he died, a little while before he died, I was in the back of the armories and we'd finished the massive rescue archaeology project of finding, preserving, collecting, and then displaying, properly creating a real museum, a proper museum. Yeah, for which I got the Jubilee Medal. Very nice. But Colonel Fairweather came up to me at a reception in the mess and he says, "Do you collect medals?" And I was like, "Not really." And he says, "No, do you collect medals?" And I thought, there's a right answer here. So I said, "Yeah, in some circumstances, seriously." He fishes in his pocket and he pulled out this, the Queen's South Africa medal with bar for Natal. And on the rim we read, pardon me as I use the old man zoom, 7854 Private W. Fairweather, Scottish Rifles, which is to say 2nd Battalion, the Cameronians. His father's medal from the South African War, and he says, "I'd like you to have that." It's an interesting one because you probably won't be able to see it in the vid, but very, very faintly, there's a bit of smudging right there just below the wreath. And that, if you have the light right and a better lens than we probably have on my camera, we would see 1899 to 1900. This is one of the first strikes because they thought the war was going to be over in 1900. They wound up erasing that part and then creating a new mold or new die stamp because the war, of course, went on until 1902. So yeah, the fact that the man I respected most highly of the World War II veterans, in a way, one of the fathers of the regiment, decided that I was the right person to receive his dad's medal rather than go anywhere else. That's really the highest achievement for me, highest recognition for me. And one person had said when I showed it to him, says, "Oh, that should be in the museum." And I says, "Well, yeah, but Colonel Fairweather didn't think so, did he?" So pardon me for crowing, but that means something to me. The medal that I value most highly is one, of course, that I can never wear. So stay safe. As they used to say for Remembrance Day, if you can't remember, think. Be proud of, be grateful for not just veterans, but anybody who walks towards the problem as opposed to hiding from it. The person who says, someone should do something, and that someone is me. So your worth as an individual is how you get involved and contribute and be part of your culture. That's enough lecturing for me. I'm going to go have a drink. Thank you.